Well, that was definitely something. From the revealing of the clown girl all the way to the situation with the missing heroes. There's quite a few things to discuss in this episode, but it's just wow. I wasn't expecting this, but we got it. And some connections to another side story that I have been reading for a while that ended a while back, actually, now I think about it. And let's start off with the village. Now Fumi's off the set to find the other missing heroes because if he doesn't, a certain someone's gonna kill them all. So it's not like he's doing it because he wants to. He really doesn't believe he needs the help of the other heroes to stop the madness because he feels like he's been doing fine on his own with his own comrades and teammates he has been collecting throughout his adventure. And he feels like the other three heroes could just slow him down for how just incompetent they are. Like, my goodness, this author really wanted us to show the incompetence of these other heroes, how just standoffish they are, and just how terrible of human beings they are. Like, Jesus Christ, man, these are some pathetic people and stuff. And I was wondering what everyone was talking about online before I got a chance to see this episode until I saw this episode. And now I understand. I understand. Man, talk about just a pain in the butt, man. Girl, the someone's clown chick. She's reveals herself out of nowhere. Philo has been playing over the entire time. Like, hey, who are you? You don't get no free eats here. This is the village's food. No, it's her. Her name is Sign. I guess her name is Sign. And she just shows up out of nowhere, playing with Philo and then on some food. And I like how she kept looking back because he turned her down. She just kept looking back. And usually, in these situations, when the girl is walking away and she's all sad and she turns back, usually the guy will give in, like, fine, okay, let's go eat. No, now Fumi says, bye, bitch. I don't trust you. Go. She said, never see her again. Nothing. No one says nothing to him. It just she just leaves. That part, like, wow, man. Nafumi don't play no games, man. He's not gonna say yes to every person, which is nice. Makes him a very interesting main character, let alone a very interesting isekai main character. Now, all the find these heroes because you don't got no choice. Because Mama Chicken is gonna crush them off if they don't. First, we see Moseyatsu in an always pathetic state, but he's even in a more pathetic state. This dude's covered up. He looks like he's been shamed, like he got leprosy. And we see one of his comrades. And knowing how the comrades think makes sense. They've only joined the the heroes so they can gain. Each one joined the heroes for a certain reason. And it seemed like all the girls that Moseyatsu had only joined him so they can gain some fame, you know, riches and glory. But Moseyatsu was a failure, not to mention mine was in the party. So they explained everything that happened to him. They all just left because seems incompetent. He was the dude that was so eager to please the girls and believe in them no matter what, to the point where they just abandoned him. So he's in this day-like state where, like, why this keeps happening to me? Why? It's because you are easy, my boy. You are a simp. Yes, they follow you because you have the powers and the looks, but that's it. You had no strategy, you had no skill, you had no leadership, you had nothing. Besides, mine was literally the backbone of your party. And when you were just completely incompetent, they all left because they couldn't get anywhere with you. Looks like she chose you because you were easier to manipulate just as much as Nafumi was in the beginning. That's what happened. I think people join Isis because they truly believe in him as a savior. It's the reason why they try to kick Risha out of the group. Well, they did kick her out of the group. That's why they follow him. And of course, the same thing could apply to Ren. Now, Ren's group, they abandoned him, but they freaking dead. And what's worse is this dude wants to accept no responsibility or accountability about this. He's like, it's not his fault. They're just weak. And he's still seeing this shit as a game because that's all he wants to see it as a game. And now he lost their lives. Now he's just hiding because he wants to accept no responsibility whatsoever. And he calls it not only that, you can smell the hoe coming from up to downstairs. You can smell her coming up. Like, oh man, here comes the bitch. And the fact that you, knowing what she did to the kingdom at the trial, what she did to Nafumi in the beginning, and everything else, you still believe this girl. You know why he believes her? Everyone's like, why are you believing in this hoe? How, man? See, the code of homie over hoes has never meant so much more than it does now, people. It really does. And that's because, look what it do. But desperation does things to a fella. It really does. This dude is in a corner and he is scared out of his life. He wants some responsibility. Right now, he wants some bitch to comfort him. And there's one right there, right upstairs, ready to comfort his ass. Even though we all know she's a lying tramp, it don't matter. This dude will take what he can get. He's in a desperate situation right now. So there she is, just lying up a storm. Everybody knows she's full of shit. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because that's all he can get right now. He'll take it. He'll take it and run with it. Portal sword, as you can see. And she did the exact same thing to Matsuyasu, what she did to Nafumi in the beginning. She did the thing. And the fact that he just, damn. Y'all get what y'all deserve. I'm be honest, I feel sorry for Nafumi. You gotta deal with this crap. You gotta put these people together. And you don't want to. You really don't want to. But maybe this is also for him to put his trust back into men as well. Have you ever noticed all of Nafumi's comrades are females? That was for him to put his trust into females, into women again. He's still weary and distant, but if he gets to know you, he will trust you if he knows you're a good person. Now, this is probably where he's trying to get his faith back into men. Because let's face it, these guys right here, man, they just fall for anything when they desperate. Who knows what's going on? So she jumped from one hero to another. She is a hero heart. She's a hero hoe. She is a hero hoe. Okay, a hero hoe. Okay, she jumped from one hero to another, man. The fact is, she can do it without even trying. She can lie and cheat and steal and kill her way through anything. They can see it all happening. All she has to do is pour some crocodile tears, and they come running. Damn, that's a skill. You can hear it all you want, but that's impressive. You know, that's very impressive. You can be such a terrible person, and you can still get people to fall for you anyway. That's skill. That's skill. That is freaking skill right there. You can't deny that. Now, to cheer Matsuyasu up, Philo somehow does an idol dance. Right? For some reason, they know how to do idol dancing and singing in that world, in the Western world, somehow. Perfect sense. Why not? Why not? Okay? She's doing idol dancing. And of course, this makes you want to call the FBI because Matsuyasu go through something when he passes out. And when he passes out, he goes to another adventure where he keeps calling Nafumi father. And I'll be like, oh my god, deal with these people. But he has to go on his own adventure where he sees every female as a pig. And he's trying to find Philo. So he captures some Philo eggs and tries and hatches them, and he keeps restarting the timeline from the point where they first entered the world. And he's trying to correct to see what he has to do right. And he helps out Nofumi any way he can to make sure nothing bad happens. It's a spin-off, you know, because he's obsessed with finding Philo now. And then he wakes up, he sees Philo there, and now he's calling him father. So that spin-off is a connection to what happened. Very, very interesting. That's one tip note you would like to see look into. The spin-off's already done with both book and manga, so you guys can go check that out. Very interesting. But all I gotta say is, um, put put Mosiyasu on a chomo list because that boy ain't right. That's all I'm saying. What a interesting turn of events of an episode. Very weird roller coaster, but it's always like that when you have the bitch involved. That's just what happens. She stirs up trouble. You know, that's what she does. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the macro on anime. Signing out.